Hi everyone, it's Timmy Tay 2009 and I'm back here with another Thomas model video. So last time I showed you a model review of my Bachmann Thomas, and I think that this is a pretty beautiful model. But today we have another Bachmann Thomas. So this one has seen better days. I mean, this is a new Thomas I got for 30 bucks. Or somewhere around 40. I don't know how I got this. But I still got him. And he has been used, like the seller said. The seller said that they actually opened this Thomas up and actually used him. But you can tell he has been played with because of how many scratches he has. And you see the scratches? That's the condition he's in. They have used him, and I think he does work, but I will have to show you the motor soon. But this is the new version of Thomas. But let me show you the box they came with. So it's the same box where I got this Thomas from. As you can see, it's been torn and taped. So let's get that out of the way. But weird thing about this Thomas is that he's got the gray hook. Like, here's my other Thomas. As you can see, this Thomas here has a black hook. So I find that pretty interesting. This was the older type of Thomas, but I don't know how it suddenly snuck into this newer style of Bachmann. That's kind of funny. But I think maybe we're going to paint this into Roger, Thomas's brother that came before Timothy. Another thing I should mention, this Thomas is missing a lamp iron, so that's a kind of sad. But that's okay. And Kelvin Rogers, otherwise known as the E2 family. Yes, Kelvin Rogers has changed his name. He's now going to be called the E2 family. Anyways, the E2 family suggested I make fan the E2 from a Bachmann Thomas. I am going to make a Bachmann fan, I just don't know when. The thing is, right now it's spring break, and we're actually going to be staying on spring break for 3 weeks, and we aren't going to go back to school until April 6th. If you're wondering why that is, well, it's because of this whole coronavirus outbreak. Yes, I do know about the coronavirus. I hear it on the news a lot. And the coronavirus is what's causing us to stay here for 3 weeks, because we're not allowed to go in front of people. Like, we're not allowed to be around people. Like, we can't go grocery shopping. We have to do it online. We can't go inside restaurants. We have to get through the drive-thru. So that's going to be kind of sad. I mean, we can't even do our own fun activities we wanted to do. So that's kind of disappointing, but I'm still feeling okay. I mean, if you guys heard about the coronavirus, tell me in the comments below. I know Will X Trainings talks about the coronavirus in James the Brains. That's kind of funny. But let me show you the motor of this Bachmann Thomas before we actually probably try to paint it into Roger. I don't know if I may have to return this back, but Alright, so you can plainly see the sound it makes, that rattling, clattering sound. This is kind of like Gordon from Brother Bother, like the sound he makes with the wheels, the rattling. But he does work, only I'm not sure if I want to paint him yet into Roger, because alright, now, this is as fast as I like to go. Now, we can go, like, super fast if you want to, but I don't want to risk burning out the motor and breaking the toy. That's something I don't actually take a pity of when I'm running these model trains. I mean, I like to go slow, but it doesn't matter what speed you want to run your models. It's up to you, but that's just my opinion. And if you notice, the Bachmann Thomas kind of rattled and clattered. So that's the thing about this Thomas. let me explain what we're going to do next. So before we actually paint this into Roger, possibly. So we're going to get some W4D. That's what my dad has in his garage. And we're going to spray Thomas's wheels and hope that he runs a little smoother before we actually paint Roger. And interesting fact about this Thomas. Let me give him a head start. Is that this is my older Bachmann Thomas. This is my brand new Thomas. Watch carefully. So that's the old Thomas I have, and this is the new Thomas. Because of how rattly this stuttering motor is, my Thomas here easily catches up. But anyways, I'll talk to you when we get the W4D and we spray paint this boy up. And then possibly paint him into Roger in the next scene. So a quick update about Roger. Well, we were not going to use WD-40 because it would just make the model even worse. But what we did was use graphite, and hopefully that will grease up the momentum so that this engine could be a lot faster like the other ones. But it still runs the same. It's that stuttery motor action. But so what my dad did was we actually removed the face. Well, actually, I took the face off, and my dad got the eyeballs off. There are the eyes, and here's the face. So now comes the actual painting process. Roger, my friend, prepare to be painted. Alright, so now comes the actual painting process, which is the moment we've all been waiting for. So we're going to be painting Roger dark blue like he is in Mega Hedgehog X. Now, I should mention that this is not Mega Hedgehog X's OC, but someone else made Roger, but I don't know who. But we're still making Roger because it's pretty cool. And I think that maybe Mega Hedgehog X would like this Bachmann Roger if he's watching this video right now. While I'm painting Roger up, let me explain some things that are going on recently. So, I've been making some new Thomas Wood customs for you. And I've added clear nail polish to one of those customs, which I'll talk about in my next custom model segment. And while I'm at this, I'm going to say that I'm in the process of making a Thomas Wood Kate. The E2 family told me that I should turn Shine into something else so I won't get in trouble with Shine Ortiz. I mean, it was the right thing to do for me. It's the right thing to do. I mean, I don't want to get in trouble with Shine Ortiz for making Shine without permission. So I've decided to paint her into Kate. So Kate is Lady's sister from Stories of Sodor, and I am thinking of using her in Thomas and Lady's Equestrian Adventures soon. But let me explain another thing. So I'm thinking of getting rid of Nicholas too, possibly. I mean, I was originally going to use him in Thomas and Lady's Equestrian Adventures episode 10, which is Marissa and Nicholas, where Nicholas becomes Thomas's stepdad. And that's something that I had planned, but I'm thinking of something else to do for that episode. So I don't know how exactly Calvin Rogers contacted this person, but he got permission to make the character Furby the E2. But he's going to actually turn Furby into a different character, which is Emma, who is Roger's girlfriend. That's something that I kind of like. I can't wait till he makes Emma. And I got a few questions for the E2 family. So I know some things that he was in the process of. He said he made a video, which is a live stream, and I saw that the lights in his closet were out, but I hope he gets them working again. He said that he's giving his one of his new customs, which is Drag Strip from Bradley Thomas Burton. He's giving Drag Strip some modifications. So I can't wait to see what they look like. But I've got a question for the E2 family. It's about Crulia, someone's OC. I want to know more about Crulia, because I think she's a white Henry model. Like, I think he took a Thomas Wooden Railway Henry and painted it into Crulia. He's in the process of making him. She's white so far, but are there any other extra details on Crulia? And what face does she have? Like, what face does Crulia have? I'm sure Kelvin Rogers would tell me since he's making Crulia. That's just something I want to know. And about Furby the E2, how exactly did the E2 family contact Furby? The E2 family, if you're watching this video, can you tell me how you got in contact with Furby asking permission to make his character? Because I have one idea of mine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get in contact with Furby and probably ask him permission to make his OC Furby. I mean, his OC is private, but all you have to do is ask permission, like Kelvin Rogers said. He explained to all of us that his OCs of Nick the Austerity Tank are private, and so are a few other YouTubers like Furby, Fuzz Fuzz, and Shine Ortiz. So he says that we have to ask permission to make the other OCs. But I'm just hoping to get permission to make Furby, because I'm going to ask him soon. I do plan to ask him, because I have not made Furby E2, but that's because I have to ask permission. So I'm going to ask permission from Furby if I can contact him. And if you're wondering what I'm going to do with Furby, well, it's because if I get permission to make Furby, like, if Furby the E2 says yes, I'm going to take my Wood Nicholas and repaint him into Furby. And then I'm possibly going to rename the episode Marissa and Furby. If I get permission to make Furby, I don't know if I will actually get permission, but I'm hoping that I will. I just don't know yet. I'm not sure if he will accept my permission, but I just hope he does. Just saying. Anyways, the first coat of Roger is dry. I'm going to paint the wheels off camera, but I'll come back when the second coat is done.